Welcome back to more Grim Fandango. Bless me.
BB!
What the fuck?
I think I'm running out of air!
Oh shit. That's not good.
It's me, Meche! Hogsy!
I don't want to mess up the wheel. The wheel's my
I'm
friend.
getting angry! Help!
If I bust all the handle, then I'm never gonna get in there.
Domino, you'd better let me out of here! This isn't funny! Hey! Let me out!
Must have hit a major circuit.
I'm getting angry!
But it looks like I've exposed the guts here. I don't want to bust all that.
This is crazy shit. God damn it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest. Fucking I don't know, maybe this will work, maybe it won't. We need to get the tumblers to where we can get our scythe in between them, that's all I know. Not sure how forgiving it is.
Stay. That blade's jamming the tumblers, so I can't move the wheel.
That'll fucking work.
All right, Meche, you can come out now. Meche?
There was the elevator in my dorm that you could push open while it was moving. You push the gate open and freeze it in between floors and hang out in the elevator for no reason. But there was a little strip of metal up in the corner that the door would plug into when it was closed to know that it was closed. And we tried to get the elevator moving with the door open by sticking our fingers in this thing trying to trigger the little switch. I totally got electrocuted because it was like a live actual electrical current in there instead of
ouch.
So that's where that comes from. that little door closing thing, yeah.
From ill-advised college
Ill-advised,
activities?
drunken college dorm elevator near-death pranks.
What the fuck?
Oh, Raul, I am so sorry. I don't think it's gonna be as easy to pick from this side.
Whoops.
I don't think it's gonna be as easy to pick from this side.
Got my trusty scythe.
Manny, I knew you would. Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh. Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
It's funny, the casting of Manny was, it was tough because, you know, obviously you have, I wanted to hire somebody who was legitimately Hispanic and not somebody putting on a fake accent.
Right. Oh, for sure.
And normally in a sort of a casting process, you'd sit down with the project leader and you'd probably have 5 to 10 candidates that you'd be looking at. And with Manny, we had 2. And Tony was more Humphrey Bogart, and the other actor was more comedic. And I was terrified that Tim was going to go the comedic route because I thought Tony was the guy. And
Right.
I remember printing out resumes for the 2 guys, and Tony had a lot more experience. And then there was a really cool picture of Tony taken from Havana where he's sitting up at the bar and he just looked cool. And
Yeah.
I made sure that went in too. And so just to help kind of push it in the direction I wanted it to go.
That's great.
It's the perfect voice.
Yeah, he's great.
The crazy sprinkler system brought to you by Sprinkler Systems R Us.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Well, don't then, fucker. Just look at the fucking sprinkler system. Holy shit, Manny. You're killing me.
That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart.
So does my dick. But who's asking? Why don't you put your scythe away? We may need that. Let's cause trouble.
Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here. Well, this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember?
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Thank you.
Esa cosa is heavy.
Well, we gotta get it right in the right spot. And that wasn't the fucking right spot, obviously. It's kind of a pain in the dick. nice and give it to me. Damn it, you're fucking annoying, Manny. Well, that worked.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
What's in these cases?
Take a look.
Fuck those suitcases.
It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? Ah, doesn't matter. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go.
Gladys, I'm so glad to see you.
Aw, is the boat already?
Yeah, come on! Let's go eat some reef!
Oh, yeah.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead. What?
That's right, bitch. Peace out.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I needed to find you.
I give you one job, Manny! And look at you, already screwing it up! I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record!
Wow.
So
Action sequences.
once in
and
a
shit.
while, if there was a solo part that we could get to be recorded by a real person, we would do that. But I don't know if you remember, we were kind of under a lot of schedule pressure with that.
I do remember some.
And people were like,
one late night or two. There was a late night or two.
And then there was like, you're spending $13,000 on live musicians? Are you crazy? So we were lucky we could do what we could do at all, but
And look, where are those guys today? I don't even remember their names. And here we are talking about Grimm.
Exactly.
Those guys are all dead. I'm sorry. I mean, I hope they're dead. I hope they're happy spending time with their families and no longer working on games.
Anyways,
I think actually it's true.
how about some of this shit?
I don't believe you, Calavera! You're losing a fight, so you pick on one of my pets? Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen! If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you!
I don't want that to happen to me, actually. now. Sorrow filling the air. Big fucking long bridge crossing over there.
Name?
Pugsy Pelagiano, sir.
Pugsy Pelagiano.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Punk-ass fucking Angelito.
Glores! Glores! Glottis? Where'd you go this time?
Well, you know, it's Glottis being Glottis.
Alex, you had mentioned on our break that you were the master of playing through this game the most quickly.
That's right.
I think you should talk about that, because when I played this game, I think it took me a couple of days.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in playing the remastered version to see how long it takes me. I think it'll be, 12 hours or more, but when we were in test, obviously we're playing it, every single day, so we know it inside and out, but when a brand new build came down, we always had to play through from beginning to end, and I was the person that always ended up doing that because I could do it the fastest, and I got down
got a
to
weird
just a
fucking
little
commie
over
hat
an
on.
hour. Playthrough time, I want to say like
trader
an
now?
hour and 10 minutes was my fastest time.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was,
Sorry, guys. We don't have time for commentary all day. We still got a game to play, motherfucker.
Oh, Glottis would love these. Looks like standard DOD issue.
It's funny because Pete was always great at knowing. Not only would he know it was going to slip, he would always say, no, and then he'd spew out a date, and he was always within weeks. He always, and sometimes that date was way past where we were being told the date was. In fact, it always was. But he was always right, and I don't know if it was just a sixth sense or if it was.
Well, I remember specifically what you're talking about. And I'm not going to be completely correct, but early in the year, I predicted that it would be June.
Yeah.
Which was about 2 months past our deadline, and I felt very bold doing that.
Totally.
But I felt pretty on solid ground doing that. Of course, this was internal, just within the Sow group.
Yeah, we never would
share
say that
this
to you.
with other people. And Pete immediately fired back, "Day of the Dead." We all said, "What? Day of the Dead? What is that? November 4th?"
Yeah, like 4th or
Yeah.
5th.
Yeah.
November 5th.
And so, you know what? He was within. We'd have to look at Wikipedia. Do
Yeah.
you remember the release date? I don't.
Oh,
remember.
it was October 20. Oh man,
Close enough.
He was
it was
within
October.
a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
He was within a couple of weeks, and that was about March that he did that.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's quite amazing
Yeah.
that he was able to see that distance. I don't know how he did it, but he said it with conviction too. That's the funniest thing of all, and he ended up being right.
Why didn't you offer me a lift? Ah! Wait, I'm getting out of here. This world's for suckers.
I hear that. This world is for suckers. But at least you got your mug.
Manny!
What's wrong?
Go up there and see!
Hey, where is everybody?
Waiting area 2.
How long do they have to wait in there?
Until they have tickets. They were issued tickets on the number 9, and they don't have them now. The punishment for selling double-end tickets is very severe.
They didn't sell their tickets. Their tickets were stolen.
By who?
Hector Le Mans stole them to sell to rich people who don't deserve them.
That might be them now. Let's see just what they deserve.
Well, evil devil, train silo pockets the hell train. Totally ride that shit to the bowels of Valhalla.
The guy who played these Peruvian flutes, I believe, is from Peru. To look at the credits again, he lives in the Mission. It's like the whole Grimm score lives in the Mission.
I kind of want to go in here. Fucking cool looking. Chipito! The fuck are you doing? Weird son of a bitch.
That's no place to put a mug.
Well, properly in your fucking inventory.
Hey, how'd you get free?
I was born free, Boatnik. Nobody gave me no ticket, so nobody can take it away.
So what are you pacing around here for?
Trying to unwind a little bit. All those years circling in one direction. Gotta even out my life in this world before I go on to the next, you know? Well, that ought to do her.
I hope so.
Goodbye, Chipito.
Happy trails, Captain. And thanks for setting me straight back there in the drink. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
I'm gonna miss you, little Chipito. Mosquito. Margarito.
What happened to that train?
Your destiny cannot be purchased.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't understand. Why has everyone been detained?
Given a ticket, a soul may not sell it.
They didn't sell their tickets. Someone else is trying to.
Bring the tickets. That is all.
The tickets are in El Morro. How can I get there quickly?
These rails are already there.
Well, thanks for the help.
The gate opens. The gate closes. It does not help. Recently, I was visited by a bird with a human head. Do you know such a bird, Manuel Calavera?
No. How do you know my...
He knew you, and for you, he left this note.
Wow, thanks for the note. I should probably read the note, actually. That's a shitty note. It's shitty. There we go.
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans. Híjole.
Where's my buddy Glottis at? Where's my nigga Glottis? No? No, that's I really wasn't trying to do that. Let's go check out this area. Glottis!
Oh, gran demonio roidor. Oh, gran demonio roidor.
Glottis.
Hear the name of the Great One. Glottis.
What's happening?
How many days has this grand demon gone without driving?
Well, we've been hiking for months.
Months? Months? Oh, then the noble one will surely die.
But...
You know, Leslie, I remember how you worked to keep everyone together and to help the team snuff out bugs and get this thing finished up. And I have to confess something after all these years, that that as we would observe bugs in the game, that translated merely to us as, okay, fellas, we have more time. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Let's make this stuff even better. And so we'd see someone's head float off their body and just exit the screen while their body continued to remain on screen. And we'd say, that's at least another month.
So that's That's how you got more time.
We knew what the schedule was by just simply playing the game.
What's wrong with my buddy Glottis?
Do you not know the one purpose, the one skill, the one desire of this humble spirit?
Yes, but we've been so far away from cars and civilization for so long.
Why did he ever leave his home?
I got him fired, and then I needed a ride. Oh, Gladys, what have I done to you?
Fuck Glottis over.
Can you cure him?
His spirit has fallen so low, normal driving would not cure him in time. He needs to go faster. Faster!
Do you have any vehicles here that we could use to revive him?
Only the trucks that deliver the souls, but they are slow. So slow.
Who are you guys?
We are mechanics, same as he. But we have never before seen one of our kind so large.
I've got to go see what I can do.
Come back quickly, for his time here is not long.
It's full of rags. Always a good idea to have a clean rag around. Say hello, Mr. Rag.
What's up with the weird, like, the commentary here? Could be pointing a certain direction.
There was somebody that will remain nameless, but I remember they said, because they'd come out of advertising, and they said, well, there's 3 types of animation. There are dogs and cats who chase each other. There are dogs and cats that talk to each other, and then there are logos that spin around. Those are the 3 types of animation. So I guess we need to put
that
chains.
made one potentially amazing animator quit.
Yes.
That
And
ended
come
up
to
being
Pixar.
a soup at Pixar. So
Yes.
you can do your own homework
Pixar,
to
my
find out.
Pixar. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine.
Your mother doesn't work here.
Whoa!
Since nobody listened to my last warning about keeping this refrigerator clean, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to lock it until some of you grow up. Signed, the Facilities Department. Well, it's good to know they recycle oil out here at the end of the world.
You can hear your brother's charango in this too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was a second ago. I think I heard it. It's somewhere in the mine train station music.
This better not stain my pocket.
Fucking better not. Whoops.
Not again. Will they never learn?
It was the little guy. I saw him.
Ah, and he denied it the last time.
Always a good idea to have a clean rag around. This better not stain my pocket. I'll oil stuff later, once Gladys is okay. I'll oil stuff later, once Gladys is okay. It's the mug rack at the end of the world.
I got a mug.
I hate it when people leave their crusty mugs out in the break room.
Right.
What was in that mug? Something that powerful could fuel a rocket. If only we had more.
Well, I could score you a couple of truckloads if you're interested.
We shoot you now like an arrow into the wind. May you pierce the heart of the wind itself and drink the blood of flight. Speed is the food of the great glottis. Speed bring you life. Come back to us someday.
At least most of the way. Hey, look! We're already to Rubacava.
Manny? Manny? Manny, where are you? Manny, I'm frightened!
Rubacava! What a town! Remember the glory days, Manny?
Long gone, my friend. There's nothing here for us now.
Except maybe our old car.
Dios mío!
She's been
booby-trapped.
By who?
Holy shit. Somebody put up the Domino's booby trap. What will we ever do? Find out in the next episode of Grim Fandango, soon to come.